heartbreaking loss for the Tigers. They have this 14-point edge at halftime. They feel like they're in great shape to win a home game, and then to have it go the other way. And now these tough games at Tulane, at Texas A&M, jump in the league play. This is a very deflating loss for the LSU Tigers.
Well, Washington will go to 8-4 on the year, a team that went 19-13 a year ago. While this LSU club will drop to 7-5. They went 17-15 last year. And their 8-game home winning streak has been snapped as they lose this home and home over the last 2 years to the Huskies. They lose last year 88-72. This year they lose at 73-65. Don't forget that tomorrow there's a network and a day change from Missouri and Mississippi State. Those of you hoping to see that, that'll be tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern from Starkville on Sports South, our sister network. And then we'll join you again on FSN January 1st, Clemson at Alabama. That game at 4:30 Eastern time. As always, check the local listings for the time and game in your area. This has been a presentation of FSN South. So for my partner, Barry Booker, and the rest of our crew, I'm Dave Neal saying so long, everybody. We'll see you down the road.
Including my sport, and somehow, someway, they seem to move past it. They're hanging on to this one so much, and I'm not defending steroids, but it happened. You deal with it.
It's Mike and Mike in the morning.
I don't buy it.
Weekdays on ESPN Radio.
The NBA on ESPN. There's only one place to see every dunk, every reverse layup, all the shots that leave you shaking your head in disbelief.
Oh, Dwayne Wade, superb!
The NBA on ESPN, 2 nights a week, every week.
That's what we're talking about.
Wednesday and Friday nights, all season long, on ESPN and ESPN HD.
Get your game up to par and maybe even under it with ESPN Golf Schools, presented by American Express. One-day programs offered in over 50 cities for players of all skill levels. Sign up today and receive a $400 Callaway Golf gift card. Enroll with your American Express card and get an extra $50. Log on to ESPNGolfSchools.com or call 1-800-642-5528.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
You know I love Parcells. If I could have dinner with 3 people in America, Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Bill Parcells, and I'd just sit there and pepper him with questions. Love Parcells. Very smart guy. I just shake my head at all the Dallas Cowboy fans who are saying, this is Jason Garrett, Wade Phillips' team. Tony Romo. Parcells built this Cowboy team. Took them over 1 Pro Bowler. Now, look at that roster. Loaded.
Colin Cowherd on ESPN Radio and ESPNRadio.com.
Please stand by for an important announcement from ESPN. Despite rumors circulating online, Winter X Games 12 will take place as scheduled January 24th through the 27th, airing live on ESPN and ABC. For more details, please visit www.winterxrumoralert.com. That's winterxrumoralert.com. Thank you for your attention. Winter X Games 12, January 24th through the 27th, live on ESPN and ABC. It's the most wonderful time to give gear. ESPN Shop has authentic gifts for all the fans on your list. Get items from every major sport and league, and buy officially licensed gear from brands like Nike, Reebok, and Adidas. Shop from the comfort of your own home this holiday season. Get free shipping on any order of $75 or more. Offer ends soon. Visit ESPNShop.com for details. ESPN Shop. Real gear for real fans.
ESPN Radio Sports Center.
I'm John Anik. 26 days after Carl Durrell was let go, UCLA has its new football coach, and it's one of their own. Baltimore Ravens assistant Rick Neuheisel, who quarterbacked the Bruins to the 1984 Rose Bowl title, has been named the new head coach at UCLA. His head coaching stints collegiately came at Washington and Colorado, where he amassed a record of 66-30. That included 3 10-win seasons. West Virginia is still without a replacement for Rich Rodriguez, but the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette reports Central Michigan's Butch Jones appears to be the front-runner. Meantime, ESPN's College Football Bowl tripleheader continues this hour. Liberty Bowl between Mississippi State and Central Florida. 8:15 to go in the first quarter. Game is scoreless from Memphis. Later tonight, it'll be the Alamo Bowl between Penn State and Texas A&M. Earlier today, Wake Forest scored 24 unanswered points to beat UConn in the Meineke Car Care Bowl 24-10. Kenneth Moore had 11 receptions for a $109 for the Demon Deacons. To the NFL now, and all that stands between the Patriots and the first 16-0 regular season in NFL history. The sack-happy New York Giants, who lead the league with 52 of them entering Week 17, and the Patriots will be without 2 starters on the right side of their offensive line. Both Stephen Neal and Nick Kazir are inactive. P-Man and the G-Man kickoff 8:15 Eastern Time from the Meadowlands. Atlanta Falcons team owner Arthur Blank has hired former Giants GM Ernie Accorsi, not for the GM job, but as a consultant in his search for a new coach and general manager. College Hoops in progress, live on ESPN2 HD. At the half, number 12 Tennessee leads Gonzaga 36-31. Also at the break, it's Michigan State 53, Wisconsin Green Bay 36. Unbeaten Miami a 32-27 halftime lead on Winthrop. And second half, 15 and a half minutes to go. It's Clemson 52 and Samford 22. Finals, Wisconsin beat 9th-ranked Texas 67-66. Michael Flowers, the game-winning three-pointer with 4 seconds to go. Georgetown pounds American 78-51. 13th-ranked Marquette hammers Savannah State 77-37. Vanderbilt over Tennessee Martin 92-85. And Texas A&M no problem with Florida A&M 83-54. NBA on the court, the Mavericks clip the Hawks 97-84.
Sports Center, every 20 minutes. ESPN Radio.
On New Year's Eve, leap into the new year on ESPN as Robbie Madison attempts to jump his motorcycle farther than anyone else ever has. Live. Watch the New Year's ball drop, and at the stroke of midnight Eastern Time, Robbie Madison will attempt to jump a football field, end zone to end zone. New Year No Limits, New Year's Eve on ESPN, immediately following the Chick-fil-A Bowl.
Gentlemen, start your engine. If it's game time,
oh, say, can you see?
Then it must be game day. Game day. Coming to you from Bristol University, you're listening to Game Day on ESPN Radio and ESPNRadio.com.
I'm Freddie Coleman. It's the mighty Game Day on ESPN Radio and ESPNRadio.com. It is delivered by the new AT&T. Have something you want to get off your chest? Well, the Michelin Inbox is always available for you. Game Day at ESPNRadio.com. Coming up later on this hour, we'll find out exactly what one of our college football insiders thinks of UCLA's new hire, Rick Neuheisel, the new head coach of the UCLA Bruins. We'll find out what he has to say later on this hour on Game Day. Patriots and Giants, 8:15 Eastern Time later on tonight. Yes, if you don't have the NFL Network, don't worry. As long as you have CBS and NBC, you are in. By the way, I don't know